quite a handsome design and very beautifully detailed, especially for such a small scale. Hi, this is Marlin here at Hearns Hobbies. I just wanted to talk to you guys today about this great limited edition train pack from Graham Farish Midland. It is the Midland Pullman. So this is a limited edition N-gauge train pack. So it's of the famed Midland Pullman express train, and we're going to have a closer look. All right, first thing to know about the history of Midland Pullman is that it was a high-speed luxury first-class service between London and Manchester in the early 1960s, designed to compete directly against air traffic between the two locations. So some of the nice features was it had quite comfortable amenities and first-class dining, and by the end of the 60s the service had been withdrawn and replaced with more modern, faster services. But at the time, this was quite a special train, and Bachmann has decided to celebrate it by releasing this pack in both N-gauge and double O-gauge. We're going to have a look at the N-gauge one today for their Graham Farish line. So the first thing you'll notice is a really nice box with a fantastic illustration on the front. On the back you have all sorts of information about the service and what's included inside the box. We're going to have a look inside now. Okay, first thing you'll see is we have a beautiful print, which is the same illustration that we saw in the front of the box. So you could frame this if you'd like. It's quite a nice thick card and very beautifully printed. So there's many layers to this box. The first layer has the power car or the locomotive, and then you have 2 carriages. In total there are 6 units to this, so you have a locomotive either end and 4 carriages. And we'll just move this out of the way quickly. And we're going to have a closer look at both of these so you can see the detail on them. Another great feature to the set is that they have included an N-gauge, the Graham Farish Midland Pullman train crew. So you have your stewards and conductors. It's really nice. You can buy this as a separate item. Graham Farish produces it as a standalone item you can purchase, but because it's directly relevant to this set, it's really nice that they've included it. We'll move on to the next layer. We have our remaining 2 carriages and rear locomotive. You have your certificate of authenticity. So this is a limited production model. I'm not entirely sure how many is in the production. I believe it's about 2,000. This particular set is 378 out of that run. So it won't be produced again quite like this. Also included is this nice thick illustrated book. It has all sorts of history and great photographs and illustrations about the Midland Pullman service. So it's really informative if you're interested in this specifically. It's a goldmine of information in here. Another nice touch that they've included is the a reproduction, reprinting of the menu and wine list that you would have found if you were traveling on the Midland Pullman. If you are hungry or thirsty, there's some great options here. You've got the wine list, afternoon tea, high tea, cigarettes, beer, and with the prices that these things were available at that time with. So that's a really wonderful piece of history recaptured. And then as usual, you have your warranty information and your product information regarding running and maintenance. Fantastic. Let's have a closer look at the locomotive and carriage. Okay, so I have a locomotive and a carriage out of their packaging. I thought we could have a closer look and study the details that are included in these nice models. So for those not in the know, N-gauge is 1:148 scale. So it's quite small, approximately half the size of double O-gauge, which is the most common scale available. But this is actually growing and becoming quite popular due to the flexibility that the small size allows. So just having a close look at this carriage. You've got some nice printing, Pullman. You got an emblem or a crest there. If you look inside, it might be hard to see on camera, you can actually see the tops of some seats and some dining tables. There are even what looks like lamps located on top of the table. So there's an amazing level of detail for something so small. Underneath you have all sorts of like ancillary and accessory boxes and relay boxes and things for the brakes. Really lovely details. And then the lead locomotive itself. Really quite a fantastic streamlined design from the early 60s. There's separately applied handrails or grab irons there. There's some braking or probably power equipment located at the rear. Really nice roof detail with a separate fan underneath the grating. Quite a handsome design and very beautifully detailed, especially for such a small scale. All right, and that's a quick look at the Midland Pullman by Graham Farish and Engage. Wonderful limited edition set, and quite a pleasure to have a look at. Thanks guys, have a great day.